Today, we will talk about what an anti hero would wear as a perfume, of course. When you talk about anti heroes, not just any accidental or average guy with some selfish agenda, that's like a lot of human beings, right? But someone more larger than life, probably a caricature. Mostly you'll find them in movies as the villain, right? So who are we talking about? The bad guy in Die Hard, facing off Bruce Willis. Are we talking about the Joker in Batman with his over the top emotions and drama? So what kind of smell would he emanate? What kind of perfume would he wear? That kind of magical, dynamic, over the top kind of a person, right? So yeah, this is sort of for all the crazy villains and outsiders out there, right? And one characteristic that sort of I think stands out for these kind of personalities, big ego, larger than life kind of people who strut around town. Maybe Vince McMahon from WWE, in his acting persona, he could pull off one of these perfumes because that energy that he's trying to convey, right? So what are the elements of it? So when you talk about being a radical person, being a person who's talked about either in a good way or a bad way, basically somebody who stands out, your perfume have to commit. What I mean by commit is that if you look at lots of the popular lovey-dovey perfumes that all of us love, they'll be a lot kind of like uh, well, some might argue bland, not say bland, but it's just that like a harmonics of many simple notes, pleasant notes. There you go. Okay, harmony of many flowers and such things, spices and whatnot. So just pleasant little thing, right? So when you smell it, you just feel like very comfortable. It doesn't like go in your nose and go all like make it like a pungent pungent bomb attack, or make you go like what did I just experience or something like that. So to commit, you need strong smells. Okay, so to me, among the three, I think many of you know already, Jupe, okay, and Red Tobacco by Mansara are nuclear bombs, relatively speaking. This is a bit less so, Moschino, Toy Boy, but still quite a distinct performer, right? So that's one. You want to project and get out that smell, right? So these are not shy people, right? These are not introverts. These are like bad, what are the bad MFs, okay. So what else are we thinking about here? So strong smell, individual smell, distinct from others. Everybody can smell it in a room. So what kind of notes are they going to put in? Like, that's the next question, right? So if you go for more of like wood, not wood, but agar wood and incense and all that kind of a vibe, some leather, for example, maybe, then you go more in the mature man, the teacher category. Maybe you're talking about Yoda, and I earlier today reviewed what is the word for it, some of the Issey Miyake black lines, um, including Orange Sense and Noir Umbre, right? So they go with the vibe of more of a teacher, of a mature man, of a kind of a calm power aura. That's different, okay? That's different. This is all about spurting energy. You see the red, you see the adrenaline feel that even the bottles give off, right? Okay, so now most of them have gone for the sweet. Okay, sweet meaning that it's not like a gloomy kind of, as I said, it's like more of a extroverted, colorful character, right? He's a villain who stands out. Okay, so then we can say a character with personality like a Joker, or any of those clown-like villains and whatnot. They wear all the clown costumes and all that, right? So along that genre of it, okay, or maniacal kind of people, right? So that sort of vibes with the sweet. That sort of goes well with sweet notes. Okay. So if you see, both of these have tobacco, right? They got tobacco inside. Jupe as well as Jupe is a eldest of all. It's about 1989, I think, 89, and it's got tobacco and lots of sweetness inside. The honey, vanilla, cinnamon, all this kind of sweet stuff inside there. Okay, and this guy also has his own sweetness. Again, gets the tobacco. It's got the vanilla, right? And such blends inside there. Lots of notes actually. And our Moschino here, besides all the whatever. They got weird names, you know, Skrill, I think Skrill or Skyril or something like that, Silcolene or something like that, Kashmira and some kind of stuff, leather kind of material and so on, put inside Moschino, and they've topped it off with this 2019 product. Top it off with rose, okay, so that rose gives this boom of sweetness. The sweetness all from the rose, but it's not as strong as these two guys, okay. All right, so that's the about the notes. So if you are going to like a fancy dress, party, Halloween, whatever kind of thing is it, where you have to dress up that kind of like somebody like, ooh, I think you're gonna add a lot to your costume. Or if you go to one of those anime conventions and all, right, where you dress up as what's the word for it, I can't, doesn't come to me now, right, those who dress up and sort of you compete and all that. So you, if you're going in a villainish role, you wear some of these sweet strong perfumes, people are gonna, it's gonna give a lot of extra effect for people, you know. They, first of all, the vision of it, when they see you walking in with your grand costume, you know, you're wearing some purple jacket and a green tie or whatever, right? Or if you are some kind of going in like some kind of a witch or whatever creature it is that you are, right, some werewolf or whatnot, that the image is the one firstly hits their retina and they're like, oh. And then as you come a bit closer, then the smell, who hits their nose, like, wow, you know, that'll be an extra. I don't think many costume competition people think of that dimension actually, but I think it'll really, you might even get more points in the contest where they say like, wow, these guys like smell so sinister, smell so radical, smell so like powerful, you know. So that's how to say, perfume collector's view of the thing. um, so yeah, these perfumes would have definitely suit the radical person who wants to make a statement in any kind of environment you go. So perfumes are tool. Use the right tool for the right setting, for the right need, then you'll get some cool results. Okay, this I can say. So guys, do you have any of your own personal bad guy perfumes? You know, maybe the other thing is that you might have your persona, right? During weekdays, you're going to work, you're wearing your, you know, Issey Miyake, uh, the Yuzu Bomb, or you know, Blue de Chanel and so on. You're wearing those kind of sophisticated stuff, but you want to let your hair down in the weekend. You know, you want to go crazy. You're going to some kind of a punk rock concert or something. You know, so you're wearing all kind of studs, metal studs, and some, you know, whatever stuff that goes with that. Then you might want to rock some kind of this kind of, you know, strong, powerful stuff, and then people will be like, wow. So yeah, I'm sure there are other perfumes which are more radical than this, that's either not in my collection, that I missed, that I forgot. So if you guys have any candidate for the most badass villain perfume, do drop a line in the comment. I think that's about it for this time. Maybe I'll do a part 2, I don't know. Depends on the kind of feedback I get. Otherwise guys, take care, much love, bye bye from St.